killed it in college. You know that saying, big fish in a small pond? Well, at Dartmouth College, I was freaking Jaws in a community swimming pool. Plays, I acted, I sang, I was the student newspaper cartoonist. All this, of course, was less a function of my talent than of the schools being in rural New Hampshire, where the only option for real entertainment was driving an hour and a half to Manchester on the off chance that the Capitol steps were performing. After beer pong, floating in an inner tube down the Connecticut River, fraternity hazing rituals, building effigies and burning them down in the center of the quad, a cappella and driving to Montreal for strip clubs, student-run theatrical productions placed a strong 7 in terms of what was fun to do on campus. We had a captive audience with low standards, which was a recipe for smashing success, and for the reason that I have such an inflated sense of self to this very day. If you're a kid who is not especially a star in your high school, I recommend you going to a college in the middle of nowhere. I really do. I got all the attention I could ever have wanted, and I didn't even deserve it. If I had gone to NYU, right now I would probably be the funniest paralegal at a law firm. By the way, I'm not positive that my parents would think it was so terrible. So armed with this confidence, I moved to New York City, where it was very different, to say the least. It was October 2001. I was 22. I, like many of my female friends, suffered from a strange combination of post-9/11 anxiety and height of Sex and the City anxiety. They are distinct, and they are very unnerving anxieties. The questions that ran through my mind were something like this. Should I keep a gas mask in my kitchen? Am I supposed to be able to afford Manolo Blahnik shoes? What is Barney's, New York? They're trying to tell me a place called Barney's, that's a fancy place. Where are my fabulous gay guy friends that I was promised? Gay guys hate me. They don't want anything to do with it. Is this anthrax or is this powdered sugar? Help! Somebody help me! The greatest source of stress was that it had been 3 months since I moved to New York, and I still did not have a job. You know those books called From Homeless to Harvard, or From Jail to Yale, or Road to Skidmore? You know, they're these inspirational memoirs about young people who overcome really bleak, awful circumstances that are just truly degrading and disgusting, and then they go on to succeed in college. Well, I was worried that I would be the subject of a reverse kind of book, a sort of pitiful tale of a girl with a great education, great parents, background, who had frittered away everything, watching syndicated Law and Order in a terrible apartment in Brooklyn, New York. From Dartmouth to Dickhead. I needed a job. So that is just a little taste of my book and what my 20s, early 20s were like. And I thought it would be fun to answer some questions. I mean, narcissistically, that would be fun. So if you guys feel like answering questions, if you want to, you don't have to stand up or anything, you want to raise your hand and then just say in a really confident voice your question, then I really need to hear and I'll answer it. Go ahead.
Hi. I'm Wilson. I don't know if everyone can hear me. I had a question actually about Ryan and Kelly on The Office. He seems like a really schizophrenic relationship in the sense that, like, I can't ever tell if he likes her or not. Sometimes he seems like he's really fond of her. Sometimes he's like, like when he's like standing with her outside the dumpster.
Absolutely, yeah. So the question that's being asked is a great question. It's about my character Kelly on The Office and her schizophrenic relationship with Ryan. Is it a question? I would say yes is the answer to the question. I think she has a schizophrenic relationship. Did you?
Well, it's like, is he actually like, what does he actually think of her? Like,
So this is like, sometimes people ask me about my character Kelly on The Office, and they ask a lot of questions about her background and what her relationship with Ryan and BJ Novak, who's my best friend and who plays Ryan. Oh, okay. The thing about it is that because we're not the leads in the show, largely Greg Daniels, our boss, he doesn't really care. Because there's so much sort of bigger fish to fry with a cast of 18 people. And on The Simpsons, the show's about The Simpsons, but then, as a person who loves TV, you get bored having one of the Simpsons in the family be your favorite. So everyone's like, my favorite is Apu, or my favorite is Milhouse. And what's great about those characters is they don't really change all that much, which is good because I've said this before, if everyone had you ever, three-dimensionalize all the characters, it would be like 30-something. Sometimes you just want Kevin to want to eat an entire pie. I know that like the reason he's eating the pie is because of something that happened to him in his childhood. Pretty short, just to say that the reason why we don't really talk about like what's going on is that we like it to be random from episode to episode. Sometimes they're not speaking to each other. Sometimes they're screaming. Sometimes they're all over each other. And it sort of seemed true to life for like really dysfunctional couples. So I'm going to just say that was some great plan, but it's really random. Great question. Next question? Yep, in the back.
Hi. So I'm a senior at a private school, and I know that you had a similar experience around here. And I was wondering what advice you have for girls who are just graduating high school from the Boston area private school is going on. What's happening?
Advice for someone, so this nice young girl in the back is asking about advice from when you're graduating high school and going into college.
Say from your own life.
I took such a weird path. Whenever anyone asks me for advice, I always think, God, I played Ben Affleck for 3 years. And then I played this kind of ditzy character who's like the opposite of Ben Affleck for another 8 years. And getting into it, I wrote this play. But this is advice that I give any young person who wants to write, who also wants to perform, although you didn't necessarily say that. You just have to write your own material, if that makes sense.